When someone is an avrech, we already know, they have an opportunity of a lifetime to fulfill the will of Hashem. Someone's a Baal Habayit, they have the same exact responsibility. They must learn Torah. Obviously, they have to work. They have to have their ishtadlut of working, but it does not exclude them from Torah. And the more they dedicate to Torah, the less they're going to have to work. Why? Because Hashem is going to work for you. Now, if somebody is foolish enough to leave the Torah, it says here that you're going to have something else to replace it. If someone throws off the yoke of Torah for himself, then Hashem has to give him something to do. So he says, okay, you can't just sit there and do nothing. So I'm going to give you problems with the government. What is it? Audit from the IRS. Investigations, SEC, FINRA, FBI, DEA, all these wonderful human beings showing up at 5 o'clock in the morning at your house. That's problems with the government, my friends. If that's not enough, oh, by the way, the worldly responsibilities, they're going to consume your life. You could work 3 jobs and still not have enough money. You ever see one of those people? They have 3 jobs and they're still broke. But yet you have one guy has a half a job, but he's a millionaire. How? Hashem decided he's going to be broke. He decided he's going to be rich. Even if the guy that has 3 jobs and works 90 hours a day, not 24 hours, somehow he invented another 66 hours in one day. He works 90 hours a day. He's still broke. Why? Hashem says you want to spend all the time, instead of learning Torah, instead of connecting to me, instead of honoring me, instead of serving me, you want to honor man, you want to serve man, you want to work for man, you're going to do it for 90 hours a day. And you're still going to have nothing. Nothing in this world and nothing in the next world. Double punishment. Why? Because you took my gold, you took my priceless diamonds, and you treat them like they were worthless. And sometimes we see some of the punishments for this actually happen, where you see people that have wasted their life and they get older, but they get older much faster sometimes. You see sometimes a 70-year-old guy that never learned Torah in his life, or 65-year-old, already starting to go senile, already starting to lose his memory. In the Gemara, Masechet Ketubot, page 59a, it says that idleness, wasting your time doing nothing, eventually leads to intellectual dullness and ultimately forms of mental illness. In essence, if you're not going to use this brain and this neshama that Hashem gave you to learn His Torah, eventually it's just going to shut down. It's going to die. You're going to start having memory loss. You're going to start acting like the baby. You're 7 years old, but you're acting like the baby. The ones that are Talmidim Chachamim, you see them as they get older, they get sharper. You see Rav Ovadia when he was 90 years old, sharper than the sharpest knife you can imagine. Any of the tzaddikim, you see them, sharp. Amazing. Ask them a question, they give you an answer on the spot. Yeah, their body is not necessarily a 20-year-old body, but their mind, as sharp as it gets. You see someone that didn't learn Torah a day in his life at 7 years old, who are you again? What? What do you want from me again? Oh, Steve? Oh, hi, Steve. What's Steve? I'm Dan. They forgot who you are. They have no idea what's going on. Why? Here in Gemara, I told you that boredom doesn't only lead to sin, like Shlomo HaMelech told us in Proverbs, but boredom also leads to stupidity and to mental illness.